Wrestle.
Wrestle?
Wrestle.
Oh, we're good.
Wrestle.
All right. Hey, what's up? Martin and Youre here. Welcome to our second episode. We're not going to get started right away. We're going to let people, give people a chance to get freaking, oh, look at you. We're gonna,
Oh, let me get my life together.
Get your life together, Youre. We're going to let people, give people a chance to come in. But thank you for spending your Wednesday with us. For those of you who are tuning in, and if you check us out later, this thing is going to exist on here. It's not like if you missed it, you missed it. Like the clips, if you weren't out there, then you freaking. I hate when people start pushing shit, and then I don't know what they're doing, and their faces are making it look like.
It looks like the worst.
Yeah, it looks like the worst thing on the planet is happening
like
right
if
now.
There's a
Your
monster
poker
behind
faces
it.
suck, ladies. Your poker faces suck. Stop poking shit.
Extra pokes.
Extra pokes.
Pokey.
All right, we don't know what the hell's going on. We hope you guys are looking at us. We hope you guys can see us. All right, who's here?
I hope you guys are all wearing red like us.
Dude, doesn't it look like me and Youre just got off our shifts at Target and we just forgot to take off our freaking uniform? I don't know where our name tags are. Where's your name tag, you monkey?
I forgot it on my locker.
All right, so we are patiently waiting for our other host to join us, Gina Brillon, who is going to be coming in live from the East Coast. She stayed fantastic.
Gina Brillon,
let us know.
Said she's on.
Oh, is she on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What's up, Gina Brillon? We're going to put you up on the screen as soon as we figure shit out right here. Our beautiful producers are crossing their fingers and making shit happen. Hey, this is how it goes, guys. Sometimes this is Facebook Live. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be what it is. But we did our first episode last week. We had some issues with our phone. We had one caller. We had an email. But what ended up happening was beautiful. There was a ton of questions on the feed that we didn't get to address because the Wi-Fi situation was going on. And after we ended the show, we went back and we picked out a bunch of the questions. I wrote down the names and the question. We're going to be addressing each and every one of those. Or we picked 9. We're going to address 9 of them. We're going to try to get to all 9 in this show. And listen, if you put your name out there on Facebook Live and everybody could see it, I don't feel like we need to protect it, right?
We're not going to protect it.
No, it's out there. You've already said it to, I don't know how many thousands of people's watched, but they've already said, if they read the comments, they've already seen it. So, and probably more people have read the comments than actually saw the video. So,
for sure,
so there you go. Your name's on blast. We're not putting anything on blast that wasn't on blast before. That's the last thing you want to do is put people on blast.
But if you don't want to get put on blast, then you got to DM us.
DM
let
us
know.
Or
hey,
send us an email. Right?
Send us an email.
Send us an email. martincomic01@gmail.com. Our operators are standing by. That's martincomic1@gmail.com. Operators are standing by.
I see.
Hey!
There we
go.
From the goddamn
Are
Bronx,
you
dude.
kidding me? What up,
Guys.
Gina? Can we hear Gina?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right.
There.
What? We got some people on here. Beautiful. We got freaking 50 people on here, and then we're gonna get some more people joining in.
Woo.
We're gonna get started. Welcome to episode 2 of Love Without Borders / You're Not the Only One, where myself, Martin Moreno, Youre Moreno, and the beautiful Gina Brillon attempt to make your relationship more tolerable, give you some insights. We're not giving advice. We're not doctors. We're not certified. We're just bringing life experience, and we hope that it helps out in your situation. I want to start off by saying this, though. There was a lot of comments. Somebody said, watch the cuss words. There was a couple of comments that said, watch the cuss words. We're going to try, but I can't promise anything, especially because I'm immature. And when I see comments that say, just when you think you have your shit on track, some good pussy walks into my life and fucks it all up. Now, I wish I could clean that up, but that's such a beautiful statement, because how many times have you had your life on track and some good dick or some good pussy walks into your life and boom,
fucks it all
it
up.
goes off the rails. So I don't want to censor that. There's so much like, well, there's sometimes you have your life together and some good vagina walks in and messes it all up.
It takes,
it takes so much away from it, right? So if you're easily offended, I'm sorry, maybe this is not the place for you to be hanging out. We're going to try to not be all crazy in your face with pussy, pussy, pussy. But we're gonna try to be mature about it. And so here's some of the questions that I want to take this one on first of all. It says, Joy Fillmore.
Talk, Gina.
I am talking, but can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, honey. I'm sorry, I've been monopolizing the microphone here.
I just want to make sure everybody can hear me because I was like, I don't know if anybody can hear me right now.
Oh no, we could hear you and we could see you, and you look freaking amazing.
Well, thank you.
You're in the East Coast, right?
I am in Orlando, Florida, for my shows at the Orlando Improv this weekend.
Are you there all weekend?
I am, yeah.
Hey guys, Gina Brillon all weekend at the Orlando Improv. Go to improv.com, Orlando. Get your tickets because it's a great freaking show. So check out our girl Gina Brillon, who is hysterical. I mean, I don't know, we didn't mean to do this plug, but hey, why not, right?
We're here now.
We're here, right? So this is what somebody said. They asked, and listen, there are no wrong questions. Somebody asked, because last week we were talking about sliding into somebody's DMs and what's the etiquette on that. And somebody legit asked, what is a DM? That's a good question. I assume that everybody would know that, but there's people on Facebook that have no idea what a DM is.
So then I'm 26. I swear everybody knew.
No, exactly. But a DM, for those of you who don't know, is a direct message. It's a direct message. It's a private message. And listen, there are no bad questions. That's a very fair question. And then let's see. Christina Maria wants to know this. She says, and Gina, I'll let you have this one, all right? It says, been waiting in the wings for 15 years to be with a guy. We sleep together, but never a relationship. Is it time to move on?
Girl, it has been time to move on. 15 years? Are you crazy? Like, why are you staying with this man? I mean, even if the sex is good, 15 years of wasting your time is ridiculous. I mean, come on now, girl. You had to know when you asked that question. Just you saying those words, a light should have gone off in your head like, damn, 15 years? Like, and he ain't wifed you up yet? Like, that is ridiculous. I don't know how the guys feel about it, but I feel like, look, if that's what you want and you're hanging around 15 years and still having guys, you're getting played.
Whoa. Maybe he's waiting for the Sweet 16, dude. Maybe he wants to move on the Sweet 16, make it extra special. That doesn't necessarily mean you're getting played, lady.
You're getting played. 15 years and he didn't wife you? Nah, boo-boo. Walk away. Walk away. Kiss that guy probably named Hooter goodbye. Cause that's a Hooter move right there. You got you a Hooter. What happened? You ended up with a Hooter. Move on.
That's awesome. Look, all I gotta say that if you're waiting, the key word for me is waiting. Waiting in the wings. If you're waiting for anything for that long, you're doing it wrong. You should not wait. That's 15 years of your life that you're waiting for something to happen in order to be happy. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a this, if it's a that. I don't care what the hell it is. If you are waiting for something to happen and it's been 15 years, go fuck yourself. Stop it. Look, it's like who are you? Abraham and Sarah? God promised. You know, even Abraham said, screw it, I'm screwing the servant. He's God's faithful guy. This guy represents everybody. Every religion has got their Abraham, and Abraham couldn't wait that long. So who are you better than Abraham? I guess that's what I got to say to that. If you're waiting that long, stop it.
Also, if you guys got together like it's the 6th grade or something, this question better not have been asked.
Exactly. How old are you? With these 15 years, if you met in kindergarten, now you're in high school, and the guy hasn't wiped you up, hey, stop.
Yeah.
So that's important too. Good point, Hooter. All right, here's another question. It's from Otoniel Michel from Chicago. He says, my friend is talking with a married man. What should I do? Hooter.
Mind your business.
Leave them alone, dude. Leave them alone, okay? What if they're happy? What if she's happy? What if he's happy? Just let them be. Let them do them, dude. It's not a big deal.
I wouldn't say mind your business just in case they're happy. I would say mind your business because that hot mess is gonna blow up in someone's face. You don't want part of it.
Gina's side on that one. Yeah, Mike, because that is a hot mess.
But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna tell them? Who are you to tell them what to do?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to give them any advice. They're already doing their dirt.
Hey, yeah, that is dirt. I mean, nobody should be cheating like that. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's grimy. Like, mind your business because that's grimy. And the second you get in somebody else's business, guess what? You become part of the lie. So stay out of it before somebody starts claiming, oh, I was with so-and-so, and then you up in the lie, and now the person's husband or whatever got to come and fight you. I'm just already making it a ghetto situation where somebody's
you took it to the Bronx real fast, Gina.
I was like, so I'm about to get box cut, sliced up. Like, I'm just letting you know.
Meet me at the subway, kid. Meet me at the subway, son.
Man, Gina, you scared. You're like one of them bodega chicks.
You a bodega mommy. A bodega mommy.
Somebody about to get sliced up in her.
Oh, man. You think box cutters are only dangerous on planes? You ain't seen nothing. Oh, too soon, my
Wait, been to the Bronx then.
All right, here it is. Juan Mauricio has a question. He says, do you think it's time for me to settle down with my woman after 2 kids and 20 years of living with her? She wears the ring, but I don't. Gina?
Bruh. Do I even have to tell you what you just pulled right now? Because we now have a name for it. It's called a hooter. Look, you need to get your life together. You've been with this woman 20 years and 2 kids that you can't put on a ring. I would slice your ring finger off. You don't even know who you're messing with right now. You're not going to put a ring on it. You're not going to put a ring on your finger, so she got to wear the ring. So she got to wear the ring, right? She got to be claimed, right, by you, but you can't be claimed by her. What kind of shady garbage is you throwing my way right now? Shady garbage. If I was her, I'd take my kids, I'd change the locks, I'd take your stuff. Go ahead, don't leave me alone in the house with your stuff if you're going to treat me like that. Clearly, this has hit a nerve with me. I just want y'all to know there are certain subjects that if you bring that up to me, I'm going to get Bronx on you. So, yeah, get your life right. Get your life right, Juan. Get it right.
Get your life right.
That's extra. That's way too extra.
Oh, mad extra? Oh, whatever. What kind of BS excuse are you about to give, Hooter? Go ahead.
Listen. Just because you have a ring doesn't mean anything. There's plenty of people with rings that still cheat. Like, I don't understand why the dude has to wear a ring. Whether he wears a ring or not, I mean, it doesn't matter. If you're taking, you're taking. And if you want to be taken, then you're taken. If she wants to wear a ring, great. But, I don't know. What if you can't find a ring that fits right, man?
Okay, look, time out. This fool said, I've been with her for 20 years and I got 2 kids. Is it time to settle down? You freaking monkey. It's been 20 years. You got 2 kids. You're settled down. Whether you wear a ring or not, you're settled down, you monkey. What the hell? What are you thinking?
Like, I don't get, does he, like, still live at his mom's house or something? Like,
look, in the words of Kanye, she got you for 18 years. She got your kids. That's it.
That's
got
it.
You now.
You've been there. You're already freaking committed to this. You're balls deep after 20 years, you fucking monkey. Oh, man. All right. Listen, some of you guys answer your own questions, man. That's freaking crazy time. All right, let's see. Sometimes I can't understand my chicken scratch here.
Oh, no.
Monica Aguilera says, why do guys lie about little things that honestly seem stupid and completely unnecessary? So she said, why do guys lie? So, Gina, what's your perception on why do guys lie about trivial matters? Is what it seems like this woman is asking.
Honestly, I think it's a combination of things because, honestly, as a female, I wild out about stupid things all the time. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's hormones. Maybe I just feel like it. Maybe I'm conditioned that way. I don't know. Sometimes I just bug out about something stupid and little. So when you lie about something that to you is probably not a big deal or something you don't want to say because you know it's going to upset me, I feel like it's partially because you don't want us to wild out, but also partially an ego thing. Like, you might lie and say that you know how to fix a car when you don't know how to fix a car. And then
That's
I'll find out.
Yeah, that is a pretty extreme lie.
Oh my
That's
God.
an extreme lie to me, but you might be like, yeah, I know about cars. And then the car breaks down and I'm like, okay, do you, baby? You know about cars, right? Pop that hood, get up under it, and fix it. And then you're like, oh, damn. Then I find out you lied about knowing how to fix a car.
That just sounds like you could take that in such a sexual innuendo, pop my hood, get in there and fix it. And then once he was done, you realize he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Either way, pop that hood and let me see what you got.
Yeah, let me see that dipstick, yo.
Oh my God.
Check the oil. It needs fluid.
No, You're Not the Only One do not reflect the views of Gina Brillon.
Look, dude, I think guys lie because it's so much easier. It's easier than explaining shit, dude. Like, if I get home and my chick's like, so who are you with? Were you with Steve-O? I'd be like, yeah, I was with Steve-O. And I could have been with Billy, but it was easier to just say yeah than explaining why plans with Steve-O fucking got canceled and I had to go hang out with Billy. So it's easier to just be, oh, yeah, fucking I was hanging out with Steve-O. And then, like, later on, it fucking blows up in the face, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I wasn't trying to lie. It's just a lot easier to just say, yeah.
It's a lot easier to lie. Man, that is the dumbest thing I
Yeah,
because
it's not easy to lie. That's hard.
It's easier to say yeah than explain. Like, I don't want to explain why shit got canceled, dude. I don't want to explain why Steve-O had to stay late after work, and then Billy hit me up, and he said, hey, meet me in Long Beach. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm right by Long Beach, so I will meet you. Instead of saying all that, I could just say, yeah, conversation's over.
I don't, you know what? Anytime somebody hits me with a question that I'm not expecting, I'm thinking that they're setting me up because they know something that I don't know.
Well, that's just petty, dude. Don't set me up like that. If you know, let me know you know. Don't try to.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you do nothing.
There's no
if
need to lie.
Something you don't know, you about to get got. I'm not gonna let you know nothing. If I know something, I'm gonna wait till you get yourself in trouble. I'm gonna be like, yo, who was you with? Billy. Oh, word? Because I just spoke to Steve who said he was with you. So why you lying?
Oh, why are you asking me then? Oh, fucking Jesus just gave me crackers all the way to the goddamn mouth. Don't do that to me.
Oh, listen, I've gotten caught in so many lies because in the past, like I said before, I was a cheating piece of crap. And it starts off by, I had a dream. And you're like, oh, you had a dream. Oh, yeah, you were in blah, 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 blah. And then the dream starts getting really detailed with some shit that I did before. Like, oh, that's not a dream. This motherfucker has a camera, but you get bamboozled. You get suckered in. Next thing you know, you're like, just drop me off. No.
And you're blind. Nice. You're in Yuma in the middle of June.
So this is the one that came in. Oh, you had something that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yes, dude. Look. Everybody who just got into a relationship, all right?
Gina, he's about to drop knowledge.
It's a 26
Go
knowledge.
ahead.
So pay attention, Gina.
Oh, your word.
Listen,
can't wait.
If you just get in a relationship, okay? Especially dudes, whatever you're doing at the beginning, be careful what you do because you're gonna have to keep that shit up. Okay? Look, if you take your girlfriend around your friends all the time, and then a year later you're like, shit, dude, I just want it to be guys' night, it's gonna be a problem because you brought her around the guys all the time.
You set a precedent.
Yes, and now you have to bring her around the guys all the goddamn time. Don't do it, dude. Another thing, fantasy football is coming up. Do not invite your chick to play fantasy football. Okay?
What if she's a football fan?
Fuck that. Listen.
What?
Next thing you know, you guys break up, she stops playing, it fucks up the whole night. No, dude. I had to play her week
Yes,
1.
no, I agree
Her
with you.
team stacked this
Well,
month.
y'all
And
can't.
then Billy plays her week 10 when she's not even playing anymore.
And now it matters.
Yeah. Do not invite your chick.
First
I know
off,
it's cute. Oh, babe, I'll show you how to play fantasy football. Fuck that, dude.
That's
First
funny.
of all, I was about to give you props. I was about to give you props for making sense, and then you kept talking. That's your problem.
Gina Brillon just joined the fantasy football league.
Right when you went into fantasy football, I was like, nope.
That is funny.
Nope. Let
But
me
yeah,
tell you
what?
how many ways you're wrong right now. Number one, First of all, ain't no woman interested in fantasy football. I don't care who she is. She faking the funk. If she is interested in fantasy football, she needs to get her brain right. Because let you do your thing, let you rock, have your fantasy football. Fantasy football, to me, even if you're a football fan, is kind of ridiculous. And I think it's mainly a guy thing. And if you're a chick, and don't get into your man's fantasy football, let him have something. All right? I kind of agree with you there. Bring around the guys. Don't nobody want to be around your funky male friends in the first place. She was faking it anyway when she met your friends. The reason why she doesn't want you going out with the guys was because you spilled the beans on how your homeboys like to get wild. And now she don't trust them. That's why she doesn't want you to be around them. Not because she spent time with you and your funky butted, nasty attitude friends in the first place. Don't like your friends. Your friends are stupid to us. We hate your friends half the time. We like you, so we act like we like them. And then when you go to hang out with them, the only reason we don't like that is because we know that you wild out with them, that you wouldn't act different. You would act different with them than you do with us, because you do. You all do. Y'all are all the same that way. So
you know what? Don't lump everybody in the same that way. Okay. Because some of us are the same motherfucker all the time.
Just Hooter and his generation of men.
Okay. I'll give you that all day.
I have a feeling Hooter would be with his friends talking mad crap, and then if his girl came in, he would shut it down.
So there's a question that just came in, and it said, are you guys single? And I think it's addressed to all of us. So, Gina, you want to answer?
No, I am engaged.
Gina is spoken for. She is engaged. Somebody put a ring on it. Lucky. Lucky him. Hooter?
I feel like you don't mean that, but go ahead. I feel like you don't mean that, Hooter, but it's all good. It's all good. I feel like that was fake love. I feel like you just draked me. You just draked me. You just fake loved me.
My shit's complicated, y'all. My shit's extra complicated. Okay? I'm a baby mama. And every time you have a baby mama, shit gets complicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. My relationship status. I think that leads into this next question. I'll answer it, but let me get to this question first.
Oh, Lord.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a question. On this episode of
that was that Matrix level dodge. That was that Matrix.
Listen. So this is two people that asked the same question in a different way. So they both asked it to Martin, and it's on the feed. So it's not like these people need to be protected because they already put it on blast. Esmeralda Pacheco asked, "What's your relationship on non-traditional relationships / marriage?" And Vero Delgado said, "Martin, what are your thoughts on open relationships?" And I'll tackle those questions. What are my thoughts on open relationships? First of all, most people are in an open relationship. They just don't know it. If you've been cheated on or if you've cheated, you've created an open relationship, but with deceit. Instead of being honest and saying that you want to be with other people, you're doing it by lying, which is horrible. So I think that a lot of people want that type of relationship for them, but they want it for them, not for their significant others. Especially men. Men are very possessive. I want to go out there and tear up as many people as I want. You stay home and be faithful to me. There's a lot of double standards with that. If you are going to want to go out there and see other people, you need to make it okay for your significant other to do the same. As far as my thoughts on non-traditional relationships, traditional is a defined thing of some shit that really doesn't exist. A traditional family, a traditional relationship. It's basically what's been shoved down our throat on television, by church, or by society. Fuck a traditional relationship. Forget what it's supposed to be. What makes you happy? Whatever makes you happy, but whatever you want to do, first of all, acknowledge it and be honest to yourself. Don't just be a part of it because it's what you're supposed to do. Make sure it makes you happy, because if it doesn't make you happy, you are going to cheat and you're going to be bitter and you're going to live a life of lies. So don't let traditional stop you from doing you. It's like when people say, go out there, get it out of your system, and then get married. You'll never get it out of your system. What you're getting out of your system is the shit you like to do. You can't go do all the shit you like to do and say, oh yeah, and I just want to fuck missionary. You make me happy, honey. Let's go to church. It's not going to happen. Whatever you're getting out of your system is what you love to do. Be honest and embrace it. So with that said, that's my thing on relationships. I'm honest about what I like. Do I date? Absolutely. Do I date just one person? I'll let you figure that out for yourselves because, again, I'm one of those people that's extremely open-minded, and I don't think that just because you meet somebody, you got to shut everybody out. Because that's what happens in a lot of relationships. Oh, you want to go do this, do that? I got a man. You want to go do this? I got a girl now. You shut everybody down because you're my everything. If you found your everything at age 20, I got news for you. You're out of your mind. I hate to shit on your parade. Lucky you. But if 20-year-old Martine could speak for 40-year-old Martine and say this is what 40-year-old Martine would want, I tell that fool to shut the fuck up. So you don't know what you want when you're later on in life. That's my take on that. Gina, your thoughts on traditional relationships?
Let's hear it, Gina.
In defense of monogamy. I agree with your point. You have to do what makes you happy. I have polyamorous friends. I have friends in open relationships. For me, that lifestyle doesn't work. It doesn't make me happy. I tried casual dating. I tried seeing multiple people at the same time. It never worked out for me. I like having that one person. And if that works for you, if you like having that one person, and that person can make you happy, and that's what you're looking for, then good for you. Do you? I think you're absolutely right. You have to know what you want and know what you don't want. Don't try to be in an open relationship if you know you can't handle it. Don't try to be in a monogamous relationship if you know you're going to lie, Hooter. Don't try.
You know what? I think you said something very key right there, Gina. It's like, know what you like, but also know what you don't want. Because a lot of people don't understand that. They think they know what they want, but they don't even know what they don't like. So I think that's a really great point that you made.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I know a lot of people that have ended up in relationships and unsatisfied because they lie to themselves about who they truly are and what they really want.
Yes, and that's sad. Because you find yourself in a sad place when you can't express your wants and your needs. And you say, listen, I've met people that have been married for 15, 20 years who aren't getting head, both men and women, you know, and they're sitting there like thinking to themselves, I wish I could. And then they go out and cheat to get it instead of asking at home for somebody to freaking go down on them. If you've been married for 20 years and you're not getting head and you want head, you have cheated yourself out of an amazing experience. And listen, sex isn't everything. Pleasure isn't everything. There's plenty of things that make you happy. I get it. But if you want it and you're not getting it and you're staying somewhere being deprived of it, you're only cheating yourself. Sucker.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like if there's sexually that you're missing in your relationship, speak up. Talk to your partner. Make sure you're honest about it. If you don't say anything and you just expect it to magically happen, like, you can't just start pushing somebody's head down and expect for miracles to happen.
Listen. That's the Hooter.
Listen, if you invite somebody to Netflix and chill, and they're resting their sleepy little head on your chest, dude.
Nah.
You can test the waters, dude. You can test the waters.
Ask her.
I mean,
we have an in-studio guest that said, just ask her to suck your dick.
Yeah, like
thank you very much. Yes.
It's kind of like when you
at least do something with her first, like see if she's open to it. Like don't just make
her don't just grab the head and go, yo.
What do? Bring a cucumber? Like, hey, how do you feel about this?
Pleasure her.
Like, imagine if
you want that.
dollars don't food.
I don't want to just like.
So you're not willing to do it if she doesn't.
That's kind of rolling the dice.
You're
dude.
making
like,
her
do
it first. So just tell her, hey, suck my dick. If she says no, then no, and if she does,
I'm just saying, it's kind of like when you're at the club and you just like.
I can't believe you're arguing with three sexually active women in the
room. Yeah, you're arguing with three sexually active women.
I'll still go heads up, dude.
Let me see your heads.
Come rest your head, dude.
You are the worst, Hooter. You are the
I'm a huge fan of the blowjob. I don't know, but what if you're really turned on?
What if you're really turned on?
Like the girl's really you're like, fuck, okay.
Hey, listen. You'll know, but if somebody's really turned on, you'll know that they're really turned on. It's hard to fake when you're really turned on unless you've got a hell of a poker face.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah, she's
cuddling
up.
first. Sometimes then it rules her out.
I feel like if you're cuddling up, dude, you could
go
test it.
Nice. I'm over here doing singles. Can you turn off the fan?
Hooter, what do you mean?
Hooter,
What do you mean you could test it? That's like if I don't know if you like vegetables, but I shove a carrot in your face, and I don't know if you like vegetables. I didn't ask you, but I throw a carrot.
You put it on your fork, and then you try to feed me, and then either I go whack, or I open my mouth.
You lost.
Yeah, I'm saying, let me give you the choice. What if I just throw my carrot when I see an opportunity
down your throat? Like I'm just gonna fuck you. Jay! No! I'm gonna be like, hey, here comes the airplane, dude.
Oh, here comes the airplane.
Yeah, here comes the airplane. Open wide. No? Okay.
Yeah. You just used an airplane analogy.
You can play with
Hey, you brought up the freaking carrots.
Yo, if you like play with your hair, like touch. Yeah, and then if she's into it, then you can apply a little pressure. Yeah.
I think
some intimate caring.
Listen, I think that you shouldn't assume. I think that the fair thing to say.
Like you try both.
I think the fair thing to do is Gina said it right. Just ask.
No head push.
Ask. Talk about it. Open about it.
All right, everybody in the studio, calm down. I can't hear Gina.
Listen, the live studio audience is getting too wild.
Oh, the live studio. This is like freaking Jerry Springer up in here.
They're pushing each other's heads down right now. Settle down out there.
Look at what you started.
That's what you started. Now they got carrots in their hands.
Put the carrots down, guys.
Everybody drop your carrots and relax.
That's awesome. All right, so listen, I think, let me see, what else? What are the other ones? Oh, this has nothing to do with advice, but I wanted to address it. Mario Herrera, thank you for noticing, Mario. But Mario says, Martin, why are there so many grays on your beard but not on your head? I don't know if he's making an assumption that I'm dyeing my hair or something. I don't dye it, bro. There's a ton of gray on my beard. I don't know why. But the hair, there's grays on the bottom all over the place, and I got grays all over. I got grays, but thank you for thinking that my hair is completely dark.
Good eye, bro.
Good eye. Good eye. Thank you for noticing. And I'm keeping the beard, guys. I know that people are like, Martin, that makes you look old. You should shave it. Fucking, I am old. I'm good with it. I'm completely good with it. What else we got on here?
They're just questioning the fact that you dodged them. Single question.
Oh, they're asking. Listen, am I single? That's still coming up. Is Martin single?
Dude.
Yeah, they're saying he never answers.
He never answers.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I'm not single. I'm not single. I'm in a relationship, and I am in a very. I'm not married, and it's a very functioning relationship. It's the first time that I'm able to be 100% with the person I'm with. They know what I like, they know what I want, and they signed up for it, and that's fantastic. So if that lets you know, I'm not single, but I'm not in a traditional relationship, so to speak.
Oh, that's all y'all need to know. Stop being
nice. Anthony said, spit it out. God, I love it.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So, you know what's funny?
Woman's connotation at this point, spit it out. So we have no idea what you're referring to.
Look at you, Gina.
Gina from the Bronx.
I Lucia sometimes.
You're beautiful. You're perfect. What else? What do you got there? Nowadays, it's cheap. Oh, wow. So somebody put best relationships are one-on-one. Hey, that's your point of view, and you're more welcome to that. Somebody said nowadays it's cheat or be cheated on. That's a pretty hardcore statement. Gina, what do you think of that?
I think that person's probably been in a rough situation. Cheat or be cheated on. I used to think like that because I was, I was with some garbage fool. But I used to think it was cheat or be cheated on, but it turns out it doesn't have to be that way. You just have to be, first of all, you have to be honest with the person that you're with about what you've been through, where you're at. I admitted to my fiance when we first met, I have jealousy issues. I've been played in the past, so I'm going to try not to hold that against you. I trust him. He goes out without me. He has fun without me, and I trust him. And I have to trust him, because that prison that you keep yourself in when you don't trust somebody is the worst thing you can do to yourself.
It's torture.
It's torturing yourself.
You're
if you're with
right.
somebody, you trust them, half of that big old problem is you and your past, and has nothing to do with that person. And you need to learn the lesson and learn it early so you can be in a functioning relationship.
Amen to that. I 100% second that. And also that when I hear cheat or be cheated on, is the same thing where guys say, I'm tired of being a nice guy. Women want an asshole. If you're not a dick to them, they're not going to want you. They want the bad guy. And the reality is they don't want an asshole. They don't want, but they also don't want this like really like passive fuck that just like, oh, whatever you want.
Vanilla flavored ice cream.
What about it? It's boring. Nice.
And that's the same as like a boring dude who's just always like, oh, whatever you want to do.
Whatever honey wants, honey gets.
With that fucking trombone falling behind us.
So look, you don't have to be an asshole. Again, I think that you need to be. The current theme that we all echo, we have different perspectives, but the one current, except if you want to hooter people, is honesty. Is 100% honesty, clarity, and define. Don't expect people to know what you want. Nobody's a mind reader. Nobody knows your thoughts. If you don't express your wants, your needs, and desires, then don't be pissed when somebody doesn't give them to you.
Yeah, absolutely. True. You're right, though. You're right, though.
Nice. So, Robert Christensen.
Fill in the blank, ladies.
Ese del color rojo. Oh, come on. Look at this dude. He's trying to be, I don't know what he said. Never mind. Fucking. It's like a Mexican thing. Eso de rojo, like it's like all you know, like they make like a pun where like, oh, she's wearing. It's like, you know, say shoe, tomorrow you eat an umbrella or whatever. No, not that. You know, that's a bad example. I know. Say umbrella, tomorrow you eat a shoe. How much more obscure can we make these references? So I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back again and look at some of the questions that we missed on this one. We're gonna Gina, we're gonna keep doing these, and we enjoy all the feedback. You know what I liked is that on last week's, people started commenting on people's comments and giving their point of view, and I think that that's good, because back in the day you would listen to some advice and it would just be that perspective and it was over. I think that in this day and age with social media, that term, it takes a village. Everybody that's here, this is your show. You could all interact. You could all put your thoughts. You could all put your perspective. You could all put your 2 cents, if you will. You know, it's not just me, Gina, and Hooter talking here. This is everybody that's tuned in and who's going to see it later. You can interact now. This is an interactive show. The days of doing it and that's all you get are done, right?
And this is where it's a safe place, dude. This is where you're supposed to post your drama. Don't be flooding everybody's timeline. Just flood this goddamn Facebook Live. Nobody wants to see that shit, dude.
Wait a second. We got a good question here from Lisa Smith. She said, hey, Martin, shouldn't a relationship be based on respect and kindness? And I'm pretty sure that that's what Martin is trying to say, but I'm going to let you answer that.
Of course, respect and listen, you're supposed to respect the person that you're with. And just because you're honest and tell them, hey, listen, I've got somebody that I met years ago that I'm not getting rid of just because you showed up, doesn't mean that you don't respect them. It means that you're honest to them. Because there's people that say, I love you and only you forever. They put a ring on it and they're very respectful. Meanwhile, they're renting a hotel room once a week to go tear up the side chick that they've been with for 10 years, but they're being respectful. Listen, respectful is open to definition, dude. Like I said, just because you're honest doesn't mean that you're not respectful. I think you're more disrespectful when you hide things.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, I mean, Absolutely more respectful when you're open about what you want. You're not disrespecting the person. You're showing them the utmost respect. You know, and there's a ton of people that are respectful by hiding the dirt that they do. That's their perception of respectful.
Yeah, because then the other person doesn't get hurt if they don't know.
Well, that's what they say. They say, well, if they don't know, they don't get hurt. No. They get hurt at the lie. A lot of times, you'd be surprised when you're honest about what you want and you put it out there, you're going to attract somebody that's into the same thing. You just got to be honest. You can't just lie to somebody and tell them, I'm going to give you this, when in reality, you want something else. It doesn't work that way. That's not the energy that you're putting out there. You're going to attract the energy that you're putting out there. And if what you're putting out there is lies, then you're going to get more lies back.
We have an interesting comment from Eddie Lorenzo Manchila, who said, women need to feel wanted and men need to be loved. Do you guys agree with that? Because I feel like maybe it's almost a flip. I feel like women need to feel loved and men need to feel needed in most scenarios. Like they need to feel like they serve a purpose. Half the time that I was with guys and I was busy and my career would take off, if they didn't feel like they could do anything for me, they didn't feel like they should be with me.
Like that father figure type of thing.
Yeah. So I feel like it's more like we need to be loved and nurtured, and guys need to feel like they serve a purpose in your life, like protecting you, taking care of you, stuff like that. I mean, it's a very old mentality, but I'm saying his statement is pretty interesting. Do you guys agree with that? Women need to feel wanted and men need to be loved?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get loved and spooned, dude. That's it.
I think that to make a blanket statement of all men want this and all women want that, I think that we've been through that and it's failed. That whole blue and pink and the definition of what a man wants and what a woman wants, it changes on an individual basis. There's men who need to be loved. There's men who need to be wanted. There's men who need to feel this. There's men. I think that it's a case by case, but to just blanket all men with wanting a thing and all women with wanting a thing is a dangerous road to go on, because again, it's failed for so long. You know, there was a time where men would get trucks, Tonka trucks, and women would get ovens, and women cooked, and women played with Barbies and dolls, and they learned how to be mommies, and guys and men learned how to be construction workers. And that definition, that definition of the roles, I think is, some people love it. Some people love it. I personally
another good one. These comments on fire today. We got another good one from Esmeralda Pacheco. It's a double standard when a man tells a woman he wants a side chick, yet if she tells him she wants a side dude as well, and he says no. Like if a guy were to say I want a side chick, and then she says, well, I want a side dude, and he says no. Like,
get rid of that guy.
That is not fair at all.
No.
If he's a side chick, get you a side dude.
Absolutely. Or get you guys a freaking side chick for the both of you.
Yeah.
Or guy. Whatever the hell, whatever makes you happy.
And it's unbalanced, then where's the fairness in?
No. If you're gonna do it, you need to be okay with somebody else doing it. I think that's the key. And I think that it's if you're honest, the other person needs to be honest as well. Because if you're saying, hey, listen, I'm gonna do this, and they're like, okay, and then they go do it, but hide it, I think that's crap too.
Yeah, that's garbage. That is garbage.
You know, yeah, for sure.
That is hot garbage.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, and it just doesn't do anything. How long have we been on, guys? I don't want to freak. Oh, okay.
43 minutes.
We've been on this for 43. I think this is about as long as we stayed on last time. Gina, any closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are basically to sum up what I think we kind of discussed, all of us here today, is be in the relationship that you want. Figure out what you want in your relationship and don't settle for less. If you can't be monogamous, don't be in a monogamous relationship if you're going to sit there and cheat on people all day and lie all day. If you can handle an open relationship, do it. If you can't, don't lie to yourself to try to be cool or fit in somewhere.
Ooh, beautiful.
So that would be my closing statement. Do you, boo-boo. Do you.
I love what you just said. Don't fake it. If it's not going to make you happy, don't do it, because it's going to make somebody else happy, but it's going to make you miserable. That is very, very important. I think that's that old thing of You just got to sacrifice. That's what everybody teaches you. You got to sacrifice. Love is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. It shouldn't feel like a sacrifice. When I think sacrifice, I think hearts being pulled out of virgins and getting thrown into fucking volcanoes. That's what a sacrifice is. You know, no, seriously, that's what you know, so you shouldn't be sacrificing anything. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If you want to do it, and then don't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Don't cheat yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with everybody else, and then you're gonna have a better relationship, not just with your lovers, but with people in general. You know, just be honest with people. Hooter?
Do not invite your chick to fantasy football.
Oh my God.
Do not do it.
Shut up, Hooter.
Don't do it. That's enough.
Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of You're Not the Only One /
Love Without Borders.
Beautiful. Hey, go check out Gina Brillon at the Orlando Improv all weekend, improv.com. Me and Hooter will be at Harvell's in Long Beach this Wednesday. Thank you guys so much. Sunday. Fun day. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.